Who gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning when they're on the holidays? Who? What? Me, obviously. So today I want to go exploring, and I need to give you a little bit of background why I'm going exploring today. So during the Bosnian War, as we know, refugees were dispersed all around the world for their survival, and one man by the name of Samir, he then later became just easily known as Sam, and he ended up in Houston in Texas, where he started a business. It did really, really well. And from there, as it grew, he was able to then use more of his own time for his passion, which was history and archaeology. So he returned to his homeland of Bosnia, where there are these like stone balls up on the sides of the mountains here that they're found all around the world, including like from the Mayan times and all sorts. So he kept saying that they were always found in triangles and they were always found in threes, but a triangle only has 3 points, okay? 1, 2, 3. So these stone balls, whichever shape you put them in, it's going to be a triangle. So he then started saying in 2005 that some hills, which are only 30 minutes away from Sarajevo, that they are ancient pyramids. Now, these pyramids are meant to outdate the Egyptian pyramids. These are supposedly, or one of them is double the size of the pyramids of Giza. He tried relentlessly to try and get backings and turn it into a World Heritage Site, and it's all failed. However, there's an entrance to one of these pyramids has been discovered, and they've been using sonar, and there are tunnels meant to be nearly 3 kilometers long inside of this hill or this pyramid. I think I need to go and jump on this bus and go and see what all the fuss is about. Real or hoax? I love this time in the morning. It's like the cats are just coming home from out hunting all night. The roosters are just about to wake up. All the sane people, they're still tucked up, warm in their beds, waiting for their alarm clocks to go off. And you can come out and explore, and there's just a trickle of people out and about. Not that I actually like getting up at this time, but when I am up at this time, it really does make a difference to your day. A little travel tip for anyone who's coming here who wants to go from Sarajevo to Mostar. Okay, so if you can get the Twist Tower in your sights, the train station is right here. This creamy coloured building here. If you're wanting to go on a bus, it's right next to it is the bus depot. It's taken me about 20 minutes to walk from, say, the city centre to get here. Now remember, it's January 2025. Currently, because of the landslide, which happened in October, no trains are running to Mostar from here because the train track was wiped out because of that devastating landslide. So you can catch a bus or you can get taxis which can take you there. The bus will take you roughly 2 hours to get there, but if you do hire a taxi like I hired Benjamin, he'll be able to take you out on a whole excursion. So this bit I'm a little bit confused with. So you arrive at the bus station, and the ticket that I have already, I went in just to ask for help because I didn't really understand what I had to do. And the bus to get up to the pyramids is number 11, which is down here. There is a toilet here, and there is a place where you can get some coffee or a little vending machine. Now, the lady also told me I had to pay 1 km, so like 50 cents for bus station tax. I translated it using Google Translate, but the man at the station who was at the inside, he just said yes. like, and smiles. So I don't know. I haven't given anyone any money. No one's taken any money off me. And I've just got a ticket which was emailed to me. So I'm hoping, touch wood. I did only buy a single because I didn't know how long I was going to spend while we go exploring today. But you can buy a return ticket, a day return, but it asks you for a specific time. I couldn't find where you could have an open return, so you could just get on any bus. So I know you can buy a return, but I'm just buying 2 singles, and it's like €40 or something like that each way. If you are going to walk, it's not exactly for the faint-hearted to get to the entrance, as I've just walked up this hill and now we're beginning to climb, and I'm still 15 minutes to go. So after 45 minutes to an hour from the town right down there to arriving here, you can have just a little walk yourself all the way up the steps, and this is the Pyramid of the Sun, and it's meant to be, or believed to be, this pyramid is a rejuvenation and also a two-way communication pyramids where energies will come in and come out. And I will be honest, I wasn't going to admit it really, but I came to the wrong one. So I've walked, see the bridge right, where's the river? Somewhere down there. If we look there, that's where I walked all the way along and all the way up here, and I've came to the wrong one. So this one is just where you can walk on the outside. The ones to go in the tunnel are right on the other side of the town there, and that is about another 3-kilometre walk. So that's what I'll be doing after I've walked up here. See if I feel energized when I get back down. I have a feeling I won't. I'm glad there's places to stop. So the gent who I got my ticket off, oh, it's £5 by the way, he said it was underneath 3 feet or 3 meters of soil is where they started finding all these old ruins, and it's supposedly the oldest concrete in the world. And if you look here, so you can see all along, you can see these old stones which have been dug out. So I kind of get it, but is it real? Is it true? Have these stones just been put here for 20 odd years now just to get tourists here? Let's carry on. So here's where it could get quite interesting, because this section here, I wish I could get the angle so you could see, maybe perhaps here, okay? So I can't get my hand, but it's on an angle like this. So this was dug out in 2017, and it was full of crystals and concrete. This concrete again, which is meant to be the oldest made concrete on Earth. So they used to think that the pyramid was 220 meters, but then using lasers and whatnot, they actually then thought the height was 270 meters. But then again, over more years with technology, LIDAR, with LIDAR, LIDAR technology, they've now put this pyramid at 368 meters high. So I have my phone completely level, okay? And if we use the trees, which are all pointing straight up, you can get a feel of the angle of this. So it is kind of making me want to believe. So as we've climbed higher up the Pyramid of the Sun, we're actually just about to come onto the north point of the pyramid. And under the earth, they found all of this. Now, this stuff is like, I don't know, over a foot wide. And it's all made of old rocks, crystals like quartz, clay which was melted down. Now, if this guy Sam was making it all up, and because people have said, oh, he put them here, how did all of these giant things here, how did he get them all up here? So take a little walk into it, and you can get a width of the size if you look at my hand. Okay, so the institutes of let's take a look: France, Czech Republic, Italy, Slovakia, Bosnia, right? These are all like from the Institute of Materials. They've all said about these, and this concrete is supposedly harder than modern day concrete. Again, how did they get such giant things up here if it's fake? So there is some information just here, okay? And I want to try and explain something to you. So pyramids around the world, like in China, Indonesia, Cambodia, and Egypt and Peru, okay? So the triangle of, or the angle of a pyramid, okay? The northern side, all of them are pointing towards the North Star. But the one in Egypt is for the northern geographical latitude, longitude. Okay, so the one in Egypt is 0 degrees and 3 minutes off, okay, from directly pointing at the Northern Star. But this one here where we are today, this one is 0.0 degrees and only 12 seconds to the right of the Northern Star. The more I read and the more I see, the more I believe. And the ones which are on the right, they're not the only ones like this. So we have this slope here where you can see where it was, and if we just pan around, there's also more here. Now, again, they're on the same angle. Look at the thickness of these. There is no way that someone could have just made their way up here with all of these rocks and concrete and made this in the modern year, because someone would have seen. You can kind of see the scale of how wide they are, how big it is. I don't know what to say. I'm really quite blown away by all of this, like the angles of them all and the thickness of it all. It just, I really think I believe that these were pyramids.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
as we came further up the path, now this is all here. Look how high this angle all goes. Right, so all the way here. Again, it looks like it's on the same angle. I don't know. I don't have a piece of machinery for it. But Sarajevo, the Federal Institute of Archaeology. Okay, so they tested the soil from it and they dated this at 15,000 years old. But then as we move further on in time, an Italian company, they came and then they analysed the concrete here and said it was 24,000 years old. And then moving further forward, New Zealand, a company from New Zealand, they came and then they started to analyse things and they found fossilised leaves, okay, and they were dated at 29.2 thousand years. So let's just say 29,000 years. And then once it's all been collaborated again, they now think that all of this is just under 34,000 years old. Now, if this was, they don't get earthquakes here. So how have these rocks came up like this to make these 5 triangles or pyramid shaped structures, which are all around here, and one of them happens to be pointing, like the pyramids around the world, pointing to the North Star. So I think here is probably where you who's watching this, right? So you can see the stairs, which are making the way up here. They have to be quite level for us to walk on. But as we then pan around, take a look at this. Look at the angle on all of this. Look at this. This concrete, shall we call it. How is this like this? I really now want to know what's inside or underneath all of this. Everywhere where there's a path, a little pathway for you to go on, there's more. So that's that big sloping part here, okay? You see there? And then as we come around here where they've dug out again, there's also this flat kind of angled here, look, which matches the angle over there. How can this be natural? I was very skeptical at 5 o'clock this morning. No, I wasn't even skeptical. I was just thinking, yeah, this is all just silly nonsense. But now, being here, seeing it, I don't know. Even though I have came to the wrong one, I don't feel that I have. I feel that I've come to a really great one for everyone to see. Oh, this is really got me thinking. And look how high I am up as well. Let's keep going. Oh, I'm puffed out. So there's like this little dugout here. Use my hand. You see how wide this piece is. Now, if you remember when I spoke about lichen when I was in Antarctica, and also when I did the video in Stonehenge, the Stone Circle. So lichen I'm really out of breath. Right, so 1 centimetre. So if you think my fingernail, let's put that there next to it. 1 centimetre of lichen can take up to 100 years to go. So how old is this big piece here? She's bigger than my hand. Who knows? You know, like in The Matrix, where Morpheus says he's beginning to believe. Well, yeah, I think I am. This is crazy. The the further up I'm travelling, the further up I'm going. So we're seeing all of these angles like this. The whole thing is on this angle. All these giant boulders, they're all roughly about, these giant concrete, should we say, is roughly, I don't know, just over a foot thick, okay? But there's just more and more and more to find. And now, there's a tiny little entrance. It does look like there's an opening back there, but I don't know. So if this is all just a prank, just for tourism, I cannot see how this can be. Look, you can see it's like it's been made to, let's put a layer on, then we'll put another layer on, then we'll put another layer on. You can see the layers and you can see how thick it all is, and you can see the angle that it's on. I'm really, really taken aback by this. I don't know what to make of this. Let's take a look here at these lines, okay? See what you think. So what I was saying before about layers, okay? I understand that over thousands of years, as the earth evolves, soil and sediment does build up. But this is all what looks to me like the same material. So over thousands of years, you can see, like if you were in, say, Vancouver, where you can see as the tectonic plates have moved there, and it's all coming up along the coastline, you can see the different colours and the different types of material. But here, it's all the same material, all the way along, all the way down. Which makes me want to believe that this really is a pyramid. There's even cracks going in there. There's something down here. Hello, good morning, hi. So there's even someone who's ran all the way to the top, and I'm out of breath from here. So I really want to believe. Okay, I know this bit's got a bit Blair Witchy, and I'm right. I don't know why I'm just standing here, but I put it, and I swear, I was just down there measuring, and then I heard all this snapping of branches and stuff around here. Someone did tell me. Benjamin yesterday told me that there are wolves and bears around in the woods here. And I swear to you, I was just there, and then I heard all this, like, this wasn't like snap like a twig. This was like snap, snap, clack, clack, clack. I don't think I should go any higher now. You know when you hear, I don't even know where to look. Let's get my bag. could have gone all the way up there. No, I'm too scared. That was like clap, 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 clap. There was... No. Forget it. I'm not going to get eaten by a wolf or a bear. Just for the likes of getting a couple of likes on TikTok. No, thank you. Well, whatever it is, it's now quiet. Oh, mate, it'll just be a fine rabbit. I'm gonna have to go back down. I'm gonna have to go to the other one, into the tunnels. God, I'm such a pussy. So whatever it was. I don't know if I could put the last video that I just recorded in there because there's lots of swearing in it. But something freaked me out up there. Well, as I'm walking back down, look, it's just too strange to be natural, as he says, as he's falling over it all. But I wanted to just try and lift a piece or see under a piece, just to see what's under there. And let's try this bit here. Oh, no beasties. Wow. Not much to see, but you can see the thickness of it. Again, going back to layers and layers and layers over time. Oh, I really want to believe. I really want to believe. Right, I've got to walk down the hill, all the way back into the town, get a taxi to the Pyramid of the Moon, I think. It's the Moon, the next one. The ones with the tunnels. So for anyone who does catch the bus from Sarajevo, okay, so you'll see there is one bridge, and just in the background right there, that's the bridge. Just behind that bridge, that's the bridge where you get off the coach and you will walk all the way through the town to get to the bottom. So these phenomena, is that phenomenon, that word is where it gets stranger, because the Pyramid of Love and the Pyramid of the Moon, at the fall equinox, as the sun sets at the tip of the Pyramid of Love, right? So the sun's here. It's directly in line with the Pyramid of the Moon, and the shadow, the tip of the shadow from Love covers the Pyramid of the Moon. Crazy. How can it not be real? It's... I'm baffled. There's no way I could explain this without looking. Right, so PIP technology, like, which films radio waves. So over 2007, 2011, 2015, okay, they use this PIP technology to measure radio waves, and this is the Pyramid of the Sun. And these are the radio waves coming out of the pyramid. And then that's the panoramic view. And then in 2011, it happened again. 2015, it happened again. So, what is this? It's believed to be like an energy machine, and radio waves come out and it's called Chi or Chai, CHI, which is like well-being for humans. Now, I have walked quite a way up, and I have a really bad back, a really bad hip, and arthritis in my feet and my neck. And yeah, my neck hurts a little this morning, and I swear this, my back, I was thinking I can't go. And I took all my medicine, I put all my creams and lotions and potions and everything on, but I still always feel it. But being on here, my back does not hurt at all. My neck, yeah, a little bit, and my foot a little bit, but my back feels absolutely fine. And maybe I'm just hyped up because I'm here wondering what it is. But I actually feel really energized. I know that sounds silly, and I know people won't believe me, but I have nothing to lie for. I haven't. It's just me telling you the truth. Let's keep going.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.